Star Trek Strange New World. With the new season coming out and the cancellation of the series, which, from my understanding, it's been greenlit through the fifth season and ending with 6 episodes. So I don't consider this a cancellation per se, um, more of a planned conclusion. I mean, at least it's getting a chance to conclude and not just flat out surprise, you're canceled thing. So I'm not really mad about that. But nevertheless, I figured I'd talk about it. I will admit that I haven't really seen a Strange New World since 2023, I think. I just haven't been paying for Paramount Plus. So the new season is season 3. Each season gets 10 episodes except for season 5, which, as I said, is getting 6. But yeah, anyways, so Strange New World is about the Enterprise and the crew before Kirk's crew. It's a prequel to the original series in 1966. We have Anson Mount playing Captain Pike, Rebecca Romaine playing Una Chin Riley, Pike's number 1, Christina Chong playing Luan Noonien Singh, the Chief Security Officer, Babs Olusomunkan, I definitely mispronounced that, playing Dr. Mbenga, is the Chief Medical Officer. Ethan Peck is playing Spock. Melissa Navia playing Lieutenant Erica Ortegas. Helmsperson, of the Enterprise. Jess Bush playing Nurse Chapel. And Celia Ross Gooding playing Cadet Noita Ohura. Probably forgetting a bunch of others, but so, Strange New World. As I said before, it follows Captain Pike and his crew exploring and running into shenanigans. It's the basic Star Trek plot. The whole space, the final frontier. So I doubt I could add anything you guys don't already know. Although first episode is a rescue mission for an officer that went missing during a secret mission. If I remember right, there's also something about Pike living in a cabin with a horse or something, I think. Which, is it just me, or is it like a captain admiral thing that when you're not a captain or admiral, I guess, you get to retire to like a cabin with a horse or a vineyard, some type of rural lifestyle, like almost solitude or something. I mean, Kirk, Riker, Pike, Picard at the vineyard. I think even Archer did as well. Don't remember the rest of them. I think they all did that. I mean, like, what is it? A Starfleet retirement package? Okay. I mean, life goals and all, but still. All right, let's start talking a little bit about the show. The episode, Under the Cloak of War. That's the one where we get to see a closer look at Dr. Mbenga, his backstory and past during the Klingon War. It's just heavy, it's emotional, and the Doctor's a fucking badass. Just saying. Also, with Spock, in this series, we get a version of Spock that's trying to figure out a balance of his human and Vulcan side. Like, we actually see him struggling with his emotions from his human half. For sure, we did see a bunch of that in Discovery, but I don't remember that series very much. But yeah, we see him struggling with his emotions in this series. Compared to the original series, it's a nice growth progression, I guess, to see him come from having this trouble to basically Spock's eventual outcome or something. I don't know, it was neat. We also see how Lieutenant Noonien Singh deals with the legacy of Khan and how she tries to handle it, but that's not her whole personality, I guess. So it's cool to see a character trying to deal with a kind of a real life scenario of a person trying to deal with their family's history. I thought it was an interesting take. So, but yeah, Strange New Worlds isn't afraid to be goofy, and I think that's fantastic. As I said, there's a musical episode. We have the fairy tale episode. There's also the Doctor's background episode where he's just a total fucking badass. It's a nice compare and contrast of dealing with war, trauma, and loss, and still having some episodes that are light and hopeful and just funny. So it's not completely bogged down by the hard stuff, I guess. But to me personally, uh, I think that Strange New Worlds has a modern take on the classic series. And I think it's a good way to get the newer generation to get into Star Trek. I grew up watching reruns of the original series, and personally, I like it over Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. I know, scandalous. It's probably nostalgia, or could be because I just related with them more. Spock's logic based thinking, which just made sense. Scotty's building and fixing things. Uhura's fascination with language. Kirk thing, but also McCoy's sarcasm, Sulu's fencing, which I've always had a fascination and enjoyed fencing as well. And then Chekhov's cleverness, really. Yeah, that might be why I just felt more drawn to the original series versus the others. Although I also loved Enterprise, so I guess my Trek tastes are a bit cursed. Now, this is just my opinion, but I think Strange New World is better than Discovery. Again, my humble opinion, but I think Discovery just tries too hard. Plus, the whole jumping through time and alternate universes or whatever. I don't know. I guess I just didn't care for it as much. And I don't mean the whole messing with the canon thing. I'm not trying to gatekeep. It didn't land for me. Which I was really excited for Discovery when it came out. I don't know. But who knows? Maybe I'll go back and give it another shot eventually. You know what? I really should do that. Give it one more shot. But Strange New World, this show, it's not afraid to not take itself seriously. I mean, they have a musical episode, Subspace Rhapsody, Spock fucking sings. So do Klingons. That was awesome. It's funny, which I loved. An episode crosses over with the Star Trek cartoon Lower Decks. And then there's the episode where they're trapped in like a fairy tale situation because of an alien, which personally I think all that tracks with the whole original series thing. It also has more serious episodes like the Doctor's backstory. And then there's this scene where I don't remember the episode. Pike teleports down to this planet where they're like on the brink of, I think it was nuclear destruction or something, and how that he showed that planet Earth's history and what happened to Earth basically fucking destroying itself during whatever war. His whole speech thing, that was very moving, I'd have to say. Or a major crew member dies. I won't say who, I'm not going to spoil it. So yeah, it has both silly and serious moments. I don't know, it just landed for me better. I should note that the Enterprise NCC 1701, this ship is the same one in the original series and Strange New World. It's supposed to be the same ship, although it is clearly visibly different from the original series to Strange New World, which I am kind of torn about, but that is just me being nitpicky. But I will say Strange New World Enterprise does look beautiful, so I don't know. I really liked this series, maybe even loved. I will say one thing that sucks is it is yet another exclusive on another streaming platform. So yeah, that fucking sucks, but I am excited to see the third season. Plus the whole the series is safe till the fifth season. I think that's actually pretty cool. I think this series is worth checking out. If you have Paramount Plus, definitely check it out. But if not, then I don't blame you if you don't. Shit gets expensive, especially when you add all the streaming services up. It's fucking ridiculous. Is there anything else we should cover about this show? Carol Kane is in some of the later episodes, which I thought was awesome. She plays Pelea, I think. I think that's the name. Oh, they bring the Gorn back. That was cool to see. All right, I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. Live long and prosper, and I hope to see everyone in the next one.